Practical Classics Classic Car and Restoration show yesterday. It's the second time that I've been. Absolutely amazing, loved it, saw a few friends there. I have to give a massive shout out to Martin Stoker and his wife from the Morris Minor Community Facebook page for allowing both my son and I to have free tickets. They made us extremely welcome, made us coffee. We learned all about the 3 Morris Minor Millions that were on their stand there, which were one was absolutely stunning, Martin's own car. It was actually the 1,000,001 to come off the track, and he had a second car there as well, which was more everyday life. It was an everyday million that hasn't gone through a restoration. Still really, really lovely. You'll see more of that on the video. And then the third million that was there really served a purpose, and it was to show people and demonstrate how absolutely important it is that even though you've got a car that's MOT exempt, go and get it MOT'd. Unless you are an expert with your ramp and you can get the car in the air and you know everything about that car, go and get it MOT'd. This car had not been through an MOT for 4 years. Unfortunately, he was involved in an accident. You'll see the damage on my video. The car underneath just had caved. The lady that was driving it was very, very lucky. The car is going to be restored, but at the moment it's there to say, this is what happens when you take a vehicle and think, oh great, it's MOT exempt, it's tax exempt, brilliant, just got to whack a bit of insurance on it and off I go. It's not the safest thing to do. It's not very wise. So please, go and get them MOT'd. So the show was, it was absolutely buzzing. Bangers in Cash were there, Flipping Bangers were there, Richard Hammond was there with the smallest cog. It was a really, really good show. Loads of tools, loads of bits and bobs, loads of cars giving you ideas, and some of the money that these people spend on their classics is just unreal, and they should be very proud of themselves. So today I'm just going back to the old unit, to work on Rage. The engine and box, as some of you know, is now in, but it needs to be secure so that I can move the car to the new workshop so that it can get on a trailer and be safe to move around. It's a job that I'm really not looking forward to today. So there's a power plant frame under an MX5. It goes from the tail end of the gearbox back to the differential at the back, and obviously strengthens everything. I don't fare well under a car. The minute I lie down on my back and I'm looking upwards, I get really quite severe vertigo. It flips the room, I feel sick. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not fortunate enough to have a ramp, so I just got to get my big girl pants on and carry on. I'm hoping it'll be a 20-minute job, but then I always think everything's a 20-minute job, and get it really, really wrong. So as soon as I've started, I'll get the camera set back up, and you can have a look around what I'm doing. But in the meantime, I will put a little bit on screen. Okay, so we're about 45 minutes on from when I last left you guys to do these bolts up. So these have gone in fine. However, on the top, and yeah, you can probably just see, there is a sort of, I don't really know what you call it. It's like a bolt with a collar in that drops down through the top of the PPF frame, but it also drops into a spacer on the top of the diff. And the problem is I can't push the collar down. I can get it through the PPF frame, but I can't push the collar down enough to push it inside the spacer for the diff, which means that I can't do anything up. So the car was on quite a slope because the back end was jacked up, but the front end was on the floor. So I've tried to level the car a little bit so that I've got a bit more of a chance of scrabbling around underneath here. And hopefully I can wiggle the diff about a bit now with more room, and hopefully with the PPF frame a bit more in line, and see how we go from there. If I can't manage to do this today, I'll leave the bolts in because they have gone right the way through and into those top nuts, and just leave them loose, and I'll then just continue with some wiring, because I think I'm probably going to need help to be able to move the diff, line the PPF up, and get everything done up. So I'm going to crack on now, and let's see how we go.